McKenna, what's the key to putting away all the emotions of winning an SEC regular season championship and get ready for postseason play?
Yeah, obviously it's a big accomplishment, but just being able to celebrate together as a team after the game and just being proud of everything that we've done. But we still have a whole postseason ahead of us, so just staying locked in, getting prepared for this next chapter of the season, and just forgetting what happened with SEC. We have all these other games, and it's just, like I said, a new chapter. So just being able to prepare for that mentally and not look back on the tournament.
Mentally, what is the key to approaching a tournament like this where it's single elimination? You've got to be on your best game every time out.
Yeah, I think it's definitely important to, stick with the process of what we've been having this entire season. But, it takes one more thing to lock in. And like you said, it is single elimination. So you could be playing a team that you've played already during conference and you lose to them. But just being able to, stick with what we've been doing, stick with our plans and talking with the coaches, talking with each other, and just, staying locked in with everything.
What's allowed this team this year to kind of be able to focus on just one game at a time, being in the moment and not looking forward to any of the future games?
Yeah, we talk a lot about being in the present and just really leaning on each other, any fears that we might have of the upcoming seasons or just anything that have happened in the past. We just talk a lot about leaning on each other, being vulnerable, and that helps us just play freely and play for each other in the one game. So just being able to talk about that stuff as we continue on to this pretty stressful postseason.
What's the pressure of trying to win back-to-back tournament titles after winning back-to-back SEC regular season titles?
There's going to be a lot of eyes on you, going to be a lot of expectations, but it's just something that we have an opportunity to do again, and it shouldn't put a lot of pressure on us. Going out there, having fun, just embracing the opportunity that we get to have to try to go for this back-to-back championship. So I'm really excited for that.
So on Thursday, you'll play either Alabama or LSU. You won the series against both teams this year. Give us a little scout of each team, if you will, going into that game Thursday.
Yeah, they're both obviously really good teams. Both have really good pitchers, so it is nice being able to have to go back and look at the film that we have during those series. But they're going to throw different things at you, and you just got to be prepared for anything. So having that film that we can go back and look on and make adjustments to is probably just going to be our best bet.
How does a series like Kentucky, where each of those games are won in such different ways, prepare you for a tournament like the conference tournament?
Yeah, I think definitely in postseason, you're going to get a lot of battles. You're going to get a lot of different games and different looks from different pitchers. You're going to have pitching that's going good, offense not, or vice versa. So just being able to have those three different types of games is actually really good for us because we are just able to challenge ourselves in different ways and fighting for each other, whether it's pitching, hitting, defense, just being able to play for each other. And, different challenges are going to be coming up in postseason, so it's a good preparation for that.
Taylor's coming off a big weekend, 3 home runs in 3 days. Just how much of a confidence booster is that for her, especially in her first full season of game action?
Yeah, I'm really proud of her. She's worked her butt off this entire season, and even last year when she was hurt, she was constantly engaged with the team, constantly engaged in the games. So just seeing all that pay off for her in such a big moment, and especially right now going into postseason, it's just a big confidence booster, and her energy just fills up everyone else and lights up the room. So I'm really excited to have that back with her.
What is it about her that you feel like makes her a little clutch, like she hit the dagger home run in Game 1 series, Game 2 of the series, and obviously the walk-off in Game 3?
Yeah, I think just her mindset going into at-bats, she seems very calm, and she doesn't try to complicate things, especially in those clutch situations. So her being able to just lean back on our preparation and just, keeping things simple and not letting her mind wander around and thinking, oh, she has to be a hero on this. But just, doing her job and keeping it simple is just what makes her be able to come up clutch in those situations.
He said that maybe the reason they were so ups and downs early in the season was you guys were trying to find your identity. Now that we're in the final stretch of the entire season, what would you say is that identity or magic to the team?
I think a lot of us, we have relied a lot of our success based on the past year that we had. So I think just being able to play for each other and our identity and our why of why we play softball, I think just being able to dive into that more helps us just kind of relax and not put so much pressure on ourselves. So us as a team being able to rely on each other and just lean on each other and, play freely, play for each other. That's the biggest thing, is like we just love playing for each other, playing for that girl next to you. So not thinking too much about what we did in the past or what we can do, but just thinking more of like how we can play together as a team.
Oh my gosh.
Playing together as a team freely. Hey, media.
Always.